Y'all toddlers don't care. They don't. Look.
You ain't the girl that you used to be. You ain't.
Hey, y'all, what's up? So, y'all done made it to my destination. And the way work is working, like, the car rides, I can't get them together quite how I like. So, we just gonna go ahead and bust it down right here. So, today, after everything has been said, done, dust settling, Tokyo is slowly getting up out of my system, I wanted to give you guys a car check. Because, baby, we not riding nowhere. We here. And what I wanted to tell you guys is to max it out. And you can apply that wherever you see fit. Max it out. Push it or you to the limit. Do excel. If you've never been one of those people that are, because you know how we got those overachievers in the world. I went to school with them. They was doing they did it, Bob. I was so happy for them. And most of them turned out to be successful in many ways. Yet your girl was like pushing through. Now, at this big old age that I'm at, I'm maxing everything out. Damn them my credit cards too. No, y'all, but for real, max it out. Whenever it's something that you're seeking to do, or something that you desire to do, or something that you're contemplating on doing, when you do it, go full throttle. I'm talking, try different ways to attempt one thing. And what I mean by that, like for me, I'm slowly learning. At one point, I can create a to-do list, and that to-do list is what saw me through to assure or to ensure I did what I was supposed to do. Yeah, that ain't working. It's not working. So your girl had to go back to the drawing board. So back to the drawing board to where I create a path. And it's kind of like a to-do list, but I'm more focused on my end goal versus how to get there, because I've learned the journey for me, the journey will deter me. It will deter me. I need end results to be sitting there waiting on me. I need that to be flashing in bold lights. So the journey, I just overlooked that, and I not overlook it, but push through the journey so I can grab my ending results. And when I tell you where the maxing it to the limit comes in at, that's with anything. Like, y'all, for example, I wanted to sit down and edit some vlogs, and I knew Starbucks was going to be free. I knew Starbucks was my thing. I knew, but I needed the internet. Baby, your girl took her happy self over there. I forgot my jacket and everything, but I was determined to upload that vlog. Now, got it up and ran into some hiccups. That's neither here nor there. But the point I'm trying to make, I sat there knowing I could have controlled it, knowing I could have just went somewhere else, brought a jacket, whatever the case may be. But I was so set on that vlog getting out that I sat there in the cold and did what I had to do, which made me efficient, made me move quick, made me pop it out, and I rolled back up out of there. Actually, from there, I sat in my car to work on other projects. Again, I needed the internet. So I sat there and I worked on other projects, and that's what I mean when I say max it out. Do whatever you gotta do to get the job done, even when you hit obstacles. That's why I say, for me, I like to create a journey, or not a journey, I like to create a path, because that path, if you create the path to your ending results, in that path you'll have some A, B, C, D options. Just look at your path. Just look at the path that you created for yourself for that end journey. And I promise you, once you see you've made it through like A, B, and C, that's encouraging you to keep pushing so you could get to the end result. And that's why I say max it out. Utilize resources. Call who you need to call. You would be surprised at the people that will be willing to help you when you come to them needing their help. Not everybody not gonna do it, and I'm not saying call somebody to ask them for a couple dollars. It's not the economy to be asking for somebody for some money. However, If you need to call somebody and ask them, hey, I noticed, or I know of, or you've done this before, do you mind helping me? Y'all, toddlers don't care. They don't. Look, you can't even lean back right there. My girl got her some peppermint. You're not gonna eat this, but here we are. Like, yeah, do not be afraid to utilize resources. I've been trying to raise my kids all my life. Look, you got family members that have touched every career out there. Call them. Pick that up and give it here. Beautiful. Reach me that paper. Reach me the paper. Thank you. That's a smart baby. Yeah, I've taught my children to utilize resources. When I was in business for, consulting and helping people get their business started up, go from an idea to a plan to actually executing it, I would let them know, who else do you know in this field? Who else do you know is doing XYZ? Let's reach out to them. Don't rely solely on me. I get it, you're paying me. However, if you have somebody that's in that, that's been there, done that, reach out. Some people don't mind giving you a conversation. Be mindful of people's time. Do that. But do not be afraid to ask. And then go to them with some of your options. Go to them with some of the work you've done. Don't call somebody and say, hey, I see you do hair. Like, how you got into hair? No. That's when you call somebody and say, hey, I have 2-3 clients that's been consistent that I'm working on, but there's this hairstyle that I want to know how to do. This is what I know how to do so far. I know I got my parts together. I just need to know how to, like, what you call it? My daughter, stitch. I need to know how to stitch. Do you mind showing me that part? And give them something to work with, because you don't want to call somebody and say, hey, I don't know how to stitch braid, you'll teach me, because that's a skill set that you can earn some money off of. So guess what, my love? They want to get paid too. People not leaving money on the table today. I'm not. People are not leaving money on the table. So when you do reach out to these resources, don't show up a blank sheet of paper. Show up with some work that you've done and let them know, hey, I'm serious about this. I put the work in. This is where I've gotten to. This is where my hiccup is at. Are you open and willing to help me with this? There you go. Max out any and everything that you are in process of doing. Do not be afraid. A closed mouth do not get fed. You will be surprised at the people that will be willing to say, hey, you know what? Wednesday's my slow day. If you could come in the shop on Wednesday, I got somebody coming in. I could let you watch me and you could go from there. Or they may know a YouTuber that's way more detailed and they could tell you, hey, go watch such and such. She gives great details. She show you this, that, and the other. Like, you know what I mean? Be open to and be okay when somebody say they don't have that time. We in an economy where time costs. It costs. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Okay, y'all. My toddler say my time is up. It's time for me and her. But I do want to thank you guys for showing up. I do want to thank you guys for being patient with me as I'm going through different life changes. Things are totally shifting, but I'm trying to hold it together. I still try to turn this camera on and let y'all see that I still got some breath in my body, because baby, life is a life thing, but we're still here. Yes, we are. We're pushing through. Anyway, y'all, thank you for your time, and I will see y'all on the next chat. Bye.
Everything's out in the open.